Appenzellerland, Switzerland. A land of endless green pastures where time slows down and nature takes center stage. We begin our journey at the heart of a quiet Swiss village, a place where history whispers through the old wooden houses and the scent of fresh mountain air fills the lungs. Our first stop is the village church, a centerpiece of this charming settlement. The silence here is profound, broken only by the occasional chirp of birds or the rustling of the wind through the trees. Outside, an ocean of green fields stretches beyond the horizon, where the true stars of this region are waiting for us. Look at them, the guardians of the Swiss Alps, peacefully enjoying their vast kingdom. The cows of Appenzellerland are more than just farm animals. They are a part of this land's soul, producing some of the most legendary cheese in all of Switzerland. We continue down this path, following the gentle flow of a Swiss mountain stream. Alongside it, the homes of villagers begin to appear, each one a masterpiece of alpine architecture. Wooden balconies overflowing with vibrant red and pink flowers contrast beautifully against the deep brown of the timber-brick walls. And now, we step into a world of solitude. No crowds, no traffic, just an endless landscape of green, golden, and amber-hued grasslands. The mountains rise in the distance, their peaks still dusted with snow, even in the warm embrace of summer. Here, another group of majestic Swiss goats enjoy their paradise. Look how they move, their eyes scanning the land as if they too appreciate its beauty. But our journey is far from over. Now, we step inside this sacred space. Every detail tells a story of faith, resilience, and a deep connection to the land. Even the walls seem to breathe with history. Now, we push forward, deeper into the countryside. The land begins to change. The rolling pastures remain, but now the farmhouses are fewer and further between. The air grows cooler, the sky darker, clouds begin to gather overhead. And just like that, the weather shifts, a light rain begins to fall, coating the landscape in a delicate shimmer. The village, once bathed in warm sunlight, now takes on a moody, mysterious charm. We arrive at a small town, a contrast to the open countryside we've explored. The houses stand side by side, their roofs slick with rain, their windows glowing softly from the warmth inside. Few people wander these roads tonight. The rain has chased them indoors, leaving only the sound of raindrops against stone and the occasional flickering lantern in the windows. We continue our journey through the breathtaking landscapes of Appenzellerland, Switzerland. The rain has settled, leaving the air crisp and fresh, with droplets glistening on the lush green grass. As we step forward, the sound of distant cowbells echoes through the valley, blending with the gentle rustle of leaves swaying in the breeze. The narrow winding path leads us deeper into the countryside, where a cluster of traditional Swiss farmhouses emerges from the mist. Their wooden facades, adorned with vibrant flower boxes, stand as a testament to the region's rich heritage. A small stream meanders through the landscape, its crystal-clear waters reflecting the golden hues of the late afternoon sun. We pause for a moment, taking in the symphony of nature, the chirping of birds, the occasional bleat of a goat, and the soft murmur of flowing water. Further along the trail, we come across an elderly farmer tending to his land. With a warm smile, he greets us in Swiss German, his hands weathered by years of hard work. He gestures toward the grazing cattle, explaining the importance of dairy farming in the region. We watch as the cows, their bells jingling in rhythm, lazily chew on the rich alpine grass, a key ingredient in the world-famous Appenzeller cheese. The path now ascends, leading us to a breathtaking vantage point overlooking rolling hills and quaint villages nestled in the valley below. The clouds drift lazily across the sky, casting moving shadows over the land. A lone hiker passes by, exchanging a nod of acknowledgement before disappearing into the winding trails beyond. The beauty of this place is both humbling and awe-inspiring, a reminder of nature's quiet magnificence. As we descend, the landscape transforms once more. A wooden bridge crosses a bubbling brook, its surface worn smooth by time. We step carefully, feeling the gentle sway beneath our feet. Beyond the bridge, a field of wildflowers stretches toward the horizon, their colors vivid against the emerald backdrop. The scent of fresh earth and blooming flora fills the air, awakening the senses. Approaching another village, we notice the architecture shifting slightly, houses painted in soft pastels, their shutters adorned with intricate carvings. A small bakery stands at the corner, the aroma of freshly baked bread spilling into the streets. Inside, an elderly woman kneads dough with practiced hands, while trays of golden pastries cool by the window. We decide to stop for a moment, savoring a warm slice of traditional Swiss butters off, its delicate sweetness melting on our tongues. Continuing on, the road narrows, flanked by towering trees that form a natural canopy overhead. Sunlight filters through the leaves, casting dappled patterns on the path. The air is thick with the scent of pine, mingling with the distant whiff of wood smoke from a hidden cabin. Somewhere in the distance, the rhythmic sound of an alphorn drifts through the air, a hauntingly beautiful melody that seems to call to the mountains themselves. We pass by an ancient stone chapel, its steeple standing tall against the backdrop of rugged peaks. Inside, flickering candlelight illuminates stained glass windows depicting scenes of faith and tradition. The silence here is profound, a sacred hush that invites reflection and gratitude. We linger for a moment before stepping back into the open air, where the sky has begun to shift to hues of orange and pink. As twilight settles over Appenzellerland, the landscape takes on a dreamlike quality. A light mist rolls in, veiling the distant hills in a soft embrace. The village lights begin to twinkle, their warm glow a beacon of comfort and home. We make our way toward the heart of the town, where a small gathering of locals shares laughter and stories over a hearty meal. The sound of clinking glasses and joyful conversation fills the air, a reminder of the simple pleasures that make life so rich. The journey through Appenzellerland continues. The rain has subsided, leaving behind a fresh, earthy scent in the air. The mist rolls over the distant hills, creating a mystical atmosphere as the winding path leads further into the heart of the countryside. The sound of raindrops gently dripping from the leaves adds to the peaceful ambience. As we move forward, the landscape opens up to another vast meadow where more cows are seen grazing lazily. Some lift their heads momentarily, their bells jingling softly before returning to their feast. The presence of traditional Swiss farmhouses becomes more frequent, their wooden facades rich with history and charm. Passing by a small wooden bridge over a narrow stream, the sound of flowing water creates a soothing contrast to the distant chirping of birds. The water is crystal clear, reflecting the soft hues of the sky as the sun begins to peek through the scattered clouds. Ahead, a narrow dirt path forks into directions, one leading up towards a gentle slope, disappearing into the dense forest, while the other continues through the valley. Opting for the valley route, the path takes us past a small chapel nestled among the hills. Its white walls stand in stark contrast against the greenery, and its bell tower reaches up towards the sky. The air grows cooler as the elevation changes slightly. A group of hikers appears in the distance, making their way down the trail, their colorful jackets providing a striking contrast against the muted tones of the landscape. As they pass, they offer friendly nods and greetings, a testament to the warmth and hospitality of this region. The journey continues, weaving through undulating hills and past scattered wooden fences marking the boundaries of farmland. Occasionally, a small barn comes into view, with stacks of firewood neatly arranged outside, a reminder of the colder months that are never too far away in this alpine region. The sky begins to shift once more, with golden hues breaking through the clouds, painting the horizon in warm tones. The setting sun casts long shadows across the fields, adding depth and texture to the already breathtaking scenery. The soft hum of distant cowbells blends with the whispering wind, creating a moment of pure tranquility. Reaching the final stretch of this part of the journey, a narrow cobblestone road leads toward what appears to be a small gathering place. A rustic inn stands at the roadside, its windows glowing with inviting warmth. A few locals are seen outside, enjoying quiet conversations as the evening settles in. The scent of freshly baked bread and simmering soup drifts through the air, making it tempting to step inside and rest for a while. The adventure through Appenzellerland is far from over, but for now, this peaceful moment serves as a perfect pause, a chance to absorb the beauty of this timeless landscape before continuing deeper into the heart of Switzerland's countryside.